Okay, so the Fort Lauderdale Air Show will be seen and heard across South Florida skies today.
We've been talking about this all morning. It is finally here. The Blue Angels will, of course, put on a show, a thrilling show, but there's going to be a lot more than just that for your family to enjoy. Let's get out to Local 10's Parker Branton, break it all down for us. Good morning, Parker.
Andrew, good morning. We are live from beautiful Fort Lauderdale Beach at the center of the show. This is at 15th Court and A1A. This is where all the action will be happening. And speaking of action, we're talking to one of the guys behind it. We've got Chris Orr here. He is a slot pilot. Chris, tell us what you're flying today and what can people expect?
Well, I'm one of the pilots of the GEICO Skytyper Air Show team. We have 6 World War II naval planes that will be coming here doing an air show. And we're going to be doing some sky typing up there. What we do, we get all the planes together and put out puffs of smoke, a little dot matrix kind of printer thing, and we'll be writing big, long sentences and a marriage proposal. And then we'll do our air show. It's an 18-minute routine. We do some World War II tactics, some dogfights, some strafing, some exciting, death-defying, not really, but we do nice and safe, but make it look exciting, some maneuvers. And then we're going to come in and we have Miss GEICO, the offshore racing boat, and we'll race her at the end. She does about 170 miles an hour, and we'll slow down nice and slow and take off and do that at the end. So it should be a good show. And then that Blue Angels at the end of the show. So there's a lot going on here today.
I've got to go back to the sky typing. A lot of people see the messages in the sky, but what goes into that behind it? I mean, it's got to take some articulate timing to get those messages up there and for them to stay.
Yeah, so we started sky typing in the 70s, believe it or not, is when they came out with technology. Back then they had a little computer tape, and they pulled it. There was a guy in the front of the cockpit pulling it through a little thing on his leg, and the main plane sends out radio signals to the other 4 planes. There's 5 planes needed, and we fly in a 5-plane straight line abreast, and it tells each plane when to put out dots of smoke, and it's like a big dot matrix printer. And it makes a letter about as big as a skyscraper, and the planes go about 3 miles a minute, so we put out 3 miles of messages a minute, and you can see them for about 15 miles in every direction. So it's pretty neat, and you can see it. We're about 8,000 feet. You can see it from all the way down the beach. So most of the city should be able to see it.
Wow, how awesome. And, you know, we've all been getting through COVID. Obviously, you guys started late last year, kind of getting in back to the routine of shows. How are things looking now? You know, how exciting is this to see the crowd starting to come back, people getting vaccinated, people getting excited, especially today, people showing up before sunrise to find a spot to watch this show?
Yeah, it's great having everybody back. We had most of our shows canceled last year, and so it's great seeing everybody back. Florida's great. Coming down here from New York, everything's open, so we love being down here in Fort Lauderdale. It's one of our favorite shows. All our families come down for this one too, so it's great to be down here. It's great to see everybody coming out to the beach again and getting back to normal.
Perfect, thank you. All right, guys, so after about 11:30 today, that is when the pre-show festivities will start. Of course, we've got everything you need to know at local10.com. That's it from Fort Lauderdale Beach. I'm Parker Branton. Andrew and Alex, back to you.
It's going to be quite a show out there, Parker. All right. Thank ya. And we want to see your videos, all your pictures, everything. You can send it in over here to Local 10. We have the Air Show web tab up there for you. It's a Florida Pins page on local10.com where you can directly upload all those videos, all those pictures, all of the excitement from the day. So send them on in. We'll be right back.